Okay, Flutter developers, let's talk about something we all deal with constantly, getting user input. But when it comes to text, are you really using the right tool for the job? Today, we're going to settle the score on one of the most common decisions you have to make. Should you be using a text field or a text form field?
Think about it. A login screen or a search bar. You've probably built both of these dozens of times. On the surface, they both just take text, right? But one is a simple free-for-all, while the other needs rules. It needs validation. It needs structure. Their needs are completely different, and that's where this choice becomes absolutely critical.
So Flutter gives us two main tools for this, text field and text form field. And yeah, you can make them look exactly the same in your app, but trust me, under the hood, they are worlds apart. They're built for completely different tasks. So let's break down what each one is really for. All right, first up, let's meet the text field. Think of this as your straightforward, all-purpose tool for capturing text. It's the generalist in your widget toolbox. At its core, a text field is just a fundamental input widget. Its one and only job is to let a user type something in. The keywords to remember here are simple and flexible. It doesn't have a lot of complex machinery attached to it, which makes it perfect for those quick and easy implementations. And this is exactly where that simplicity shines. You'd use a text field for things like a search bar, a chat message, or any field where you just need to grab some text without any complex rules. Think about it. You don't need an invalid search term error message. You just take the input and run the search. Simple as that. Now, if text field is the generalist, text form field is the specialist. This thing is an absolute powerhouse, but it's designed for one specific environment, working inside a form. The key phrase here is designed for forms. A text field widget is built from the ground up to live inside a form widget. It's not just a text box. It's a component that understands it's part of a larger, structured process. And it comes with critical features like validation, saving, and resetting built right in. So its ideal use cases are exactly what you'd expect. Login forms, registration pages, setting screens, anywhere you have multiple fields that need to be validated and submitted together as a single unit. It's all about structure. So what's the single biggest reason to choose one over the other? Well, it really comes down to one key feature that should make your decision crystal clear: validation. I mean, we need to make sure the user enters a valid email or a password that's actually long enough. So when it comes to the process of checking the input, how do these two widgets actually handle that? Here is the core difference. With a text field, you're on your own. You have to write all the validation logic manually. But text form field gives you this incredibly powerful validator property. You just provide a function with your rules, like, is the field empty or is this a valid email? And the framework handles the rest. It's cleaner, more readable, and just far more scalable. And here's where the magic really happens. You wrap all your text form fields in a single form widget. Then, when the user hits submit, you can use the form's state to trigger the validator on every single field at once. One line of code validates your entire form. It's just incredibly efficient. Okay, we've seen how they both work, so let's lay down the final verdict and establish some clear rules for choosing the right tool for the job. This really sums up the professional standard perfectly. For simple, standalone inputs, text field is the way to go. But the moment you need validation or you're handling a group of related fields, the correct choice is text field form. End of story. So here's your cheat sheet. Validation, manual versus built-in. Form integration, none versus seamless. And the best use case, simple inputs versus structured forms. Keep this mental model, and you'll always make the right choice. Now, a common question is about performance. Is one faster than the other? The answer is simple. Nope. Don't even worry about it. Both widgets are highly optimized. You should base your decision entirely on the logic and structure of your app, not on performance. And that brings us to the most important takeaway of this entire explainer. It's this: a structured problem requires a structured tool. If you are collecting structured data like a username and password, you need a tool designed for that exact problem. And that tool is text field form. So I'll leave you with this. Choosing the right tool isn't just a technical detail for us developers. It's what allows us to build better, more reliable experiences for our users. So knowing what you know now, how are you going to use this choice to make your next app even better?